What's up? What's going on? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? My peeps, my peoples, we are in the building, Peep Squad. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share the video, y'all. It'll be greatly appreciated. So let's get down to the situation. Let's talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville, y'all. Let's get into it. Season 5, episode 7 is going down. Poor Tisha. Tisha's out here. She was defending her mother all the way until the end. I can't blame her. She want to defend her mother. She want to have Wanda back and everything. But baby, the consensus at the table is we don't like your mother and we can't stand your mama. That's how the table was feeling, okay? And it makes it even worse when your husband, Marsau, basically says that he don't even want her around the kids. He don't want Wanda ass around his kids. She's a negative influence. And he just don't want that mess around the kids. What you gonna do, Tisha? Tisha just knew that she was going to have this argument and she was gonna be right, girl. You know you always be wrong. So what you doing, child? What you doing, girl? And then on top of that, like, oh, poor Tisha. The one time that your husband paid attention and listening to you and listening to your mama almost got him, fighting with Martell, almost got him probably locked up. You think he gonna ever listen to you again? It is over finito. He ain't even trying to hear it, but it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse for this show. Lord have mercy. Especially when it comes down to this whole situation. When it comes to Mel, now we're gonna have Mark on the show, another Scott brother on the show. Okay, Martell and Melody and Mel need to get some backup people. They need to get a crew. You guys are producers. Y'all ain't got no friends that y'all can bring on that y'all know that will ride for y'all and everything else, because they're gonna be talking about y'all up and down a storm. They gonna bring Van into the situation, and now I don't even know how the reunion is gonna go, because the last time we heard from the situation, when it boils down to Martell and Mel, they was on social media giving out all the information, their personal business, just going back and forth, slanging the mud, the dirt, the piss, and the feces all over the place until there was a gag order put on them not to talk about the situation. Okay, so I don't even know how this gonna go, but baby, it's gonna get ugly. It's gonna get ugly, and somebody need to swing. I know you ain't trying to swing, Melly, but I'm talking about swinging with them words, child. Swinging with them words, baby. Hey, what's going on, Adams? Hey, what's up? Per as she should. Lord have mercy. But in any event, so let's get down to the situation. And I just got to say, Kimmi does a really good job at dressing. Like, oh my God, like she gives me life when I see her. Like she put on the right outfits, the right tones, the right colors. She just knows how to dress and she knows how to speak. She knows how to talk. She knows how to communicate. Even if she's addressing you with negativity about your behaviors and she's bringing something to the forefront about you, Kimmi just has a way of disarming you so you can hear what she's saying and not just looking at the complaints. So she does a really good job. Go ahead, Kimmi. Do your thing out here in these streets. So let's get down to the situation. So basically, before we get into that situation, let's talk about this. Did you guys hear about this kid that actually took his grandparents' money? Okay, $10,000. I don't know where they be keeping their money at. I don't know if he knew where it was stored, if he knew the combination to the safe or whatever the case is. He took $10,000 of his grandparents' money and went to school and handed it out. Every single piece, every dollar bill, that $10,000 is gone. And they ain't getting back. What would you do if this was your grandchild, y'all? What would you do? What would you do? So, that's a whole, that's a whole crazy situation. But in any event, let's get down to the situation. So when it comes to Stormy basically, she's doing her thing. She has her products that are in Target and they requesting more of her products. Walmart is requesting more of her products. And also she got a distributing deal with OTC, and, she said basically she went to Sally's. She went to all these hair care stores at places that sell products, hair care hair products and watch and see how they was doing everything. And so basically she made sure the product that she made stuck out, than the other products that was on the shelf. Okay, so she said she envisioned it and she has received it. You know what I mean? She was doing that vision board and things of that nature. But in any event, a lot of people now saying some things about Stormi. The word out on the street is Stormi's no good. The word out on the street is Stormi been out here, on her Instagram, basically calling YouTubers broke and YouTube is this and YouTube is that, because the word out on the street is that Stormi has a music video out here in these streets, baby, and they're glorifying drugs and alcohol, and people were calling her out saying that she is not a good role model, and this is the type of message that you want to send to your kids and other people's kids, because at this point people are basically considering, or the fans of Love and Marriage Huntsville is considering Stormi as being, the op, that she's on the other side of the team, because I told y'all Stormi ain't gonna say nothing bad about the other people. She might talk about Destiny, but she's not talking about the Scotts, and that's it. And I guess people are saying that she's a little fake, especially when she said, don't call me ghetto, the way that they was acting, out there at, on what's her name, Destiny's store that is never open, aka that's what, Miss Stormi put out there in these streets. Okay, so in any event, it seems like the fans are having an issue or a problem with her and things of that nature. Saying that she's fake, that she's really not Mel's friend, and blah blah blah, and all that other stuff. So it is what it is. So y'all tell me what y'all think about that situation. I think she's trying to come into the situation and be neutral. She's cool with Mel, but her and Mel didn't grow up. I think they only known each other for like 2 years or 2.5 years, but that's kind of considered, a long time or whatever the case may be. But she doesn't want to pick sides and she doesn't want to choose sides. You know what I mean? She wants to be cool with everybody, and people have a problem with her being cool, or they think that she's throwing underhand shade at Mel. But you guys let me know what you think about that whole situation. But in any event, Mel went to hit her up, okay? Because Mel wanted to get some tips on, because she's the queen of distributing, her products and things of that nature. So Mel wanted to know what was going on, how she did this. She's looking for, a little bit of advice, a little bit marketing advice, and how to get it out there, the advertisement, how you get these customers, because Stormi did it without TV. She did it without being known and things of that nature. So in any event, she sits down and she has a conversation with girlfriend, okay? Oh, hey. What's up, Latisha? How you doing? What's up, Lorraine? What's going on? How you doing? Stormi and Destiny have some kind of difference with each other. Yes, sir. Hey, what's up, Miss T? What's going on? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling tonight? It's good to see y'all. But in any event, yeah, this episode wasn't really like, it wasn't really much. It wasn't like that, baby, Stormi is trying to get exposure for her products. Okay, she's trying to get her money. She's trying to, the audience that watch OWN is a whole bunch of people, baby. That's Stormi is is a show friend. That's what they're saying. But now that YouTube is coming for her, okay? YouTube is coming for her, and she's coming for YouTube right now. YouTube people, okay? She was out here saying, she was saying YouTubers are broke. You ain't got no money. You ain't got no money. And I'm going to get my lawyers. She was saying all that. And so now, now YouTubers and YouTube and, the wonderful viewers of YouTube as well have been saying, we ain't buying your products. We ain't buying your products. Can your more hair care? Can your more hair care? Can your more hair care? So this is what's going on social media, y'all. So basically people are saying, F Stormi, don't mess with her products because she's dissing YouTubers and things of that nature. They saying go to the original and get Kenya Moore hair care. Kenya Moore hair care. Hey, Kenya Moore hair care. I still have Kenya Moore's hair care and I haven't used it yet because I'm looking for the shampoo. So I end up calling the store. As soon as it comes in, I'm going to get the shampoo because I got the shampoo. I have the conditioner and the serum. And I'm going to use that to see because, I got that ZEWE hair. It's not even no name for it, okay? My hair is like wool. It's thick. If my temperature change in my body, my hair change. Okay. So in any event, that's what's going on, y'all. Just to let you know, Stormy is trying to get exposure. Hey, what's up, Miss Nina Bug? How you doing? What's going on? Nothing happened in this episode. Not a damn thing. This is why I'm talking about everything else, child. No, she did not. Well, I didn't see her. I'm just getting confirmation from like a bunch of people just going in on her because they feel like she's a fake Melody friend and she's fake to Melody or whatever the case may be. But I just think that she's trying to do her business and she's not trying to choose sides because she's not really tight with anybody. And the other people have been nice to her, so she's like, let me do my thing or whatever. And then she's saying that she don't want people to talk about her because I guess people was going to her business and to her website, and they was just basically there was a negative review about her business, and they highlighted it. I done did it myself when you got these restaurants at like Nene. I didn't even do Nene on her restaurant. She had over like 3,000 bad reviews, So, and then Kandi, it was too many. And then Kandi, she had bad reviews of her restaurant. We talk about it. And Kandi don't get out in these streets and swing on us, try to fight us or call us out or whatever. Kandi be like, whatever, my shit's still popping. What are you talking about? Okay. But Stormy did not like people, bringing up her business in a negative way when they was talking about a negative review. You know what I'm saying? And so then she went in. And now, she was trying to stay neutral. Girl, you should have stayed neutral, child. Should have stayed neutral. But in any event, there's a whole nother season going on. She didn't say nothing bad about Kenya. She didn't say nothing bad about Kenya, but social media is basically saying, you know what? You want to act froggy? They're just saying Kenya more hair care, Kenya more hair care, which is a whole lot going on. But in any event, so when it comes to Mel and Stormy, they're having this conversation. They're rehashing the events that went down over there at Destiny relaunch party, relaunching her store. And, Stormy is making it known that when it comes to Destiny, she had a conversation with Destiny. She sat down with her. They're not friends. She ain't trying to be her best friend, but she just want to be cordial in the room. And she basically don't want to hand somebody a $2,000 Gucci bag and for them to be like, I don't even want it because, there's a beef going on. So she said she squashed that beef. They're not best friends. She don't see Destiny as a person that she can, be cool with, be friends with like that, but to be cordial with, film with, whatever. And she said, well, Mel, you basically said we ain't got no beef and we really don't got no beef. And she kept reiterating on that. Also seemed like Storm, was trying to make sure that Mel didn't feel that she was switching up sides or whatever. It just seemed like she was overselling that, oh, Mel, you said we don't really have beef and throwing that up in her face. So don't get mad at me because I, mend fences and wounds with this girl. So to me, that's how I felt for her reiterating that because, people always, why are you bringing up old shit? Let's talk about the new shit. Okay, you made up with her. Oh, yeah, I did say that. But now it's almost like she's saying that. So don't get mad at me. You know what I mean? Like if it's like, well, you said it. Well, you said I should and I did. Okay, it was like too much. Like, come on, girl. But in any event, she was overselling it and she didn't have to overselling it because you said you boss B. You boss B. So you don't got to oversell whatever, how you feel or whoever you mend wounds to, unless you had a discussion with Mel and, private conversation as far as I got your back, watch, blah, blah, blah. You did come off real hot, real saucy when it came to Tiffany, when it came to Destiny. You really came in strong. I was like, oh, shit, they must have been knowing each other. Come to find out they don't even know each other, child. And then all of a sudden, the kitty gloves came out. I mean, you should have just stayed one way. Switching up is just too much. As people don't like switch ups. Not at the very beginning. Oh, so you saying her wigs are always on. Stormy was nice enough to film with Tiffany. That counts a little. I know. She was trying to film, period. Okay, because Stormy really don't get a storyline. So Bravo talent and own talent hit different. Yes, I know. Stormy and Kenya does have nice hair, healthy hair. Facts. Mel doesn't need to do hair care. I think she was trying to sell her products, trying to see how, like, marketing. I think that was the issue. Mel wigs aren't always on point, are not always on point. You already know. But Kimmi just be on point all the time. Kimmi always be on point in her situation. But moving on from that, they have this conversation, they talk, and Stormy is letting Mel know that Destiny's kind of blaming her for the altercation and saying that Mel beelined it towards Mama D. I mean, Mama D, look at me. Mama Wanda. Beelined it towards Wanda, child. Beelined it towards Wanda and basically saying it's her fault. Mel's not surprised that Destiny is picking sides and choosing sides and, don't want to know the truth. Destiny can't stand Mel. I mean, she can't stand the ground that she walks on, baby. Like, that's cold-blooded. They cold-blooded. But in any event, Mel understands that. She already knows how Destiny is and what team and side that she's on. And Stone tried to make it, let Mel know, like, hey, listen, I definitely tried to correct her. And she definitely did talk to Tiffany about the situation. So we gave her the correct information. She can go with it the way she wants. And then we have Tiffany. Tiffany pops up. You know what I mean? And I think that, whoever this lady is, Tracy, she's the black woman in the that you see on screen on the laptop. And basically, I think she has a eye care, company. As far as the eye care company does research on African American features and faces, and they do research of creating the most comfortable glasses for African Americans. I think this is very interesting. I'm definitely going to check it out because I do have my glasses, and every time I tell you guys I don't got my glasses on over there, they're uncomfortable. You spend big money on your glasses and they don't even fit your face because most of the things that are made in Western society is not made for black people, foundational blacks, African Americans, and things of that nature. So in any event, I think, and then, it was nice to hear that Tiffany's trying to do more Black American, African American research as far as health wise, because if not diabetes, but the other one, what is the name of it? Hold on 1 second. Lupus. If lupus was a Western disease, they will already have a cure for it, child. People be suffering from lupus, and it's been decades, but yet they can come out with a vaccine. Okay. And then we get Tiffany. She's kissing Lou, and she's more into the situation. She's more, trying to make us think that she loved this man and she really want to have a baby. She might get pregnant for TV. You got to give us something because Tiffany and Lou have been dry and dry and dry. So in any event, she wants to take out her IUD. She wants to take out her birth control, and she wants to give it some time. She wants to give it 6 months, if they don't get pregnant. And he was like, oh no, I want longer than 6 months. And she was like, oh, we're going to do this. I didn't plan my other pregnancies and my other pregnant time, and I don't want to plan it now. So Lou was against having a kid because she was so busy. She said, I ain't gonna quit, I ain't gonna stop, I'm gonna even go harder. And he's like, okay, let's have a baby. So he's gonna be stuck home babysitting while Miss Tiffany's out here traveling the world. Okay, he'll be stuck with the babies in the gym. They'll be in their stroller and in her car seat while Tiffany is hitting the road. Okay, Jack, she gonna be gone. I found you be dragging Mama D. I what you think I have? I wasn't trying to drag Mama D. Like, I like Mama D and I like, Bambi. I don't know, listen. Sometimes I don't even know that I'm dragging. I be trying to be so neutral and shit like that. I be thinking I'm so neutral, I'm not saying anything bad, and people be like, oh, you dragging. I don't even know, child, but thank you. I wasn't trying to. Tiffany is full of shit. Tiffany got all of it stuck up in there. Sweet Brown Sugar 504. Tiffany does not want to have a baby for Big Lou. Tiffany and Lou are low energy. Yeah, because they sitting here lying to us. So they all kissing. She ain't never kissed this. We ain't never seen her really kiss this man. All of a sudden, this episode, she's kissing him. He's just so happy to get some affection, child. It is a mess. She said, I'm doing it for the gram. I'm doing it for the show. I'm doing it for the show. And she done kissed him, child. We ain't never seen her show no affection towards that man. She's too busy dissing him. And let me tell you, Kimmi came through. This dress that Kimmi got on, like the back, the front, and then she got the pocketbook to match. Her hair is on fleek. Her outfit's on fleek. She looked like she just came from vacation, that she got a tan going on. And then we have, what's her name, Tisha. She's in her dress. The dress looks nice on it. The dress is not ugly, but it's like she could have had a better dress, or it could be the hair. Something with the hair, but the inside the car, she looks nice. The dress is not ugly. It just seems like it's a little cheap. That's all. But in any event, they look good and they're on their way to their event, But when you look at Kimmi, this is just like she's showing her chest, but it's just more classy, more sexy, and more, for an adult sexy, a woman that gonna give you what you need, baby. Like she ain't trying to be no young girl. Young girls can't do the things that she can do, okay? And the things that she know how to do. So I do like the way that she does dress and the way she does present herself on the show. Her outfits just be on point. And where we at? So we have this whole situation. So they riding in the car. Basically to go meet up with Martell. And it just seems like when it comes to Tisha, she's on the situation where, and I keep telling you guys, she always wants to keep throwing on Mel cheated. And she cheated at Baby Mike, and she wants to keep bringing that up. She brought that up at the fight over and over and over. And this is why her husband got into a situation. The first time that she listened to you, the first time that Marsau listens to Tisha publicly and listen to what she had to say, she got him in a bad spot. He could have got his ass whooped and sent to Jesus, you know what I'm saying, and things of that nature, because he ain't in shape. He don't be working out or none of that kind of stuff. And then on top of that, and I believe that he was intoxicated as well. I believe he had some in his system, and I bet you he won't be coming around this show drunk no more, because now he can't even trust Tisha, because Tisha was sitting there feeding him information that her mother's innocent, and then they even had Marsau basically saying, ain't nobody off limits. If you talk about somebody's child, if you talk about one person, you talk about somebody's child, so ain't nobody child off limits. Then we get to the dinner, it's a whole different thing, it's a whole different situation. So I definitely believe he was intoxicated, and I definitely believe that when it comes to Tisha, she was up in his ear because she was trying to repeat everything that her mother done said and tell him, and got him angry while he's trying to get Martell angry as well. So I don't know what's going on when it comes to Marsau and when it comes to Tisha, because it really seems like they have a vendetta. It really feels like they're jealous of Martell. You beg Martell, or Martell's begging y'all to come to y'all company to work for y'all, and then the next day you're trying to fight him and you can't even listen to what he got to say. You don't never listen to what your wife got to say. All of a sudden that day, outside of the hair store, that she was correct. It don't make no sense. It just seems like it's really deeper than what it is. I don't know if it's about Martell bringing up the rumors and basically insinuating that he's cheating to cause him some hard time and some hardship and things of that nature, or he's jealous that Martell is free. Martell's free, and I think he's jealous that Martell is free. Like they just let it go. Like it's over. The marriage is over, and they out here, but they're still flourishing and doing what they need to do. And when it comes to Tisha, I think Tisha's jealous of a lot of things when it comes to Mel. But I think one thing that she feels like she's better because she held on to her marriage, and she feels like, oh, Mel tried to destroy my marriage. You still with your husband. You still together. Ain't nobody gonna take him away from you. And You don't believe your mama. You don't believe the streets. You don't believe anybody when they say that your husband's out here cheating. They show you pictures. They show you things of that nature. It's just like she's holding on so personally to, Mel tried to destroy my marriage. She was trying to give you the heads up because she was cheating on, and the same thing can happen to you, especially when your husband is hanging around with the cheating husband. And then on top of that, Marsau's picking up, the mistress and taking her around. So she was trying to give you a heads up and let you know you took that personal as a vendetta to basically go around and say, oh, she tried to destroy my marriage. She tried to do this. She tried to do that. I think she's jealous that Mel was the star of the show, is the star of the show. And I think that right now she's really hurt that Mel left her husband, and now he's her ex-husband, and she's still flourishing, and she's doing even better, and she has the confidence to take on a public, to say, oh, look at your marriage, it fell. Something that Tisha don't want to face, because she's the best person in her family. She got the longest marriage, she got the strongest marriage, she got the wealthiest marriage in her, and compared to her family, to her, you know what I mean? But she's miserable in this marriage as well, and she tried to fake it all the time. But then now Mel done walked away, and she's still flourishing, she's still filming, and no matter how you guys drag her about Martell cheating and Martell doing this, and she ain't married and you married and all this other stuff, she's still happier than you. What a damn shame. All Tisha has is her marriage. Lord have mercy. Tisha and Kimmi had the girls out. Yes, they did. She got the girls out. She got them up there like she's ready to go to the hip hop club. She's ready to go to an R&B freak show. Okay. All Tisha has is her marriage. Tisha and Kimmi had the girls out. Yes, they did. Tisha said she didn't even see the fight. Girl, what? She's a liar. P-Dub. Latisha dress looks like she got it from coleslaw. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Kimmi was all over Martell at the end of that meeting. I know she was, and that's why Maurice was like, he's a single man, but you a married woman. I was like, Lord, neutral where I be thinking I am. I be thinking I am. I really do think that, I was neutral on Bambi and Mama D situation. Shit, I thought I was. until Lorraine let me know I was dragging, and I don't be noticing. What's up, Norris Tony? How you doing? What's going on with you? You guys, please go to Norris YouTube channel and show him some love. He's on the screen. Type in his name into YouTube and you shall see, baby. And check out, he goes live. I seen a couple of lives of Norris Tony. So he goes live. Check him out. He be giving that raw tea and he be dragging. Okay. They all were upset Martell pulled the chair for Mel. Yes, they was. They was like, oh, they back together, like just jealous if they ain't together, jealous if they is together, like, oh, they got something going on. But Mel was definitely looking at Martell like, he hit it the other night, in my opinion. He's single, but you are married. Remember that. I know. So in any event, so we have this whole situation going on. So, they're getting ready to pull up and they all realize, oh, this is where it begun. And then when it comes to Kimmi, look at this pink outfit that Kimmi has on. I couldn't see the whole dress, but even the top of this dress is just, okay, this is on point. And, she dressed her husband. I'm like, damn, Kimmi, you don't raise this man. I heard that Kimmi put him through law school. So Kimmi, yeah, that's your son right there. Okay, Kimmi know how to raise a man. Mm-hmm. She definitely knows how to raise a man. Okay. So in any event, moving on from that situation, Kimmi basically says that she feels like the people that are throwing jabs, they need to learn how to take a jab as well. So she's basically calling somebody out. If you're going to throw jabs, you got to be able to take them jabs. You know what I mean? So she's throwing something out there. That's what she's telling her husband. Husband's always looking like he's lost. At one point in time, he was representing like he was the smartest one in the show. But baby, you down there with Tisha, and the brain department when it comes to common sense and things of that nature. I wonder if Kimmi helped him pass his test. And so in any event, we have Miss Tisha. She's talking about this whole situation and the car, and she basically says that she did not see the whole event. She didn't know when the fight started, blase in the third, and she didn't see, and she need to find out. And Marsau is looking at her like, girl, you was there, you didn't see it, you don't know how it started, you don't know how it's happening. So he's questioning her again. That day in front of when the altercation took place, he didn't question her, because if he would have really questioned her, he wouldn't have been upset with Martell. So right now she's in a bad house, because you already know she said that he was upset with her and things of that nature. So Marcel says, so you ain't gonna believe your eyes, you gonna believe what your mama said? Like he said, you gonna believe your lying eyes? So in any event, she says she don't know how it really started and how, it really begun and things of that nature. And basically, it's just one of them situations where she just wants, the upper hand in this situation, and she wants to, throw that up in there that Mel cheated and the baby might not be Martell's, basically calling Mel out, saying Mel cheated, so she's not a saint like me. I only have one man, and that's been Marsau. And and it's like she wants to repeat it. How many times is she going to repeat it at the reunion? So we definitely need to count how many times she repeats Mel cheated on Martell. Well, let's see how many times her and her mother repeat that shit at the and so when you check out Kimmy's outfit, like, this dress is nice, and then but look, her pocketbook that she got in her lap, the pocketbook goes with the dress too as well. So everything is coordinated, everything is on point. The dress, the pocketbook, and the shoes, everything matched. Like, go ahead, girl, handle your business in this situation. She definitely does. She got to dress her husband. And then we get to, when it comes to, what's her name? Miss Tisha. Tisha has to get on the phone and she has to call her mother and find out what happened. She's like, I'm gonna call Wanda. And Wanda basically says that, when it comes to Mel, she said something about my baby daddy was in her DMs when she was on the Carlos King show. And so then I got online. I said, you want to talk about baby daddies? Let's talk about your last baby. Okay, so when you talk about my last baby, let's talk about the last baby that you had with your baby daddy. You're talking about the baby because you're questioning whether the baby is of Martell. So basically the baby's in question. So the baby is the one that is being talked about. Okay, and when you say go get a DNA test, Wanda, you are talking about a baby because the baby has to take the DNA test, to basically determine if Martell is the father. And so I don't understand why Wanda, I don't understand why Tisha don't get that Wanda is talking to her about the child as well. And then this is on social media. Would she want somebody to say that about her kids and things of that nature? And Tisha keeps, defending her mother, saying she wasn't talking about, the kids. She was just talking about Mel taking a shot, but her shot hits Martell and it hits the baby. So why can't, when it comes to Tisha, why can't she put that together? Why can't she understand that? And then on top of that, Tisha has children. Would she want somebody to question the validity of the children that she has with Marsau and saying that them ain't his kids, that they don't look like him? Do she want that? Would she want somebody to say that? And then somebody that's close to the show, and now people actually believe it. And even if Martell got on Heavenly Channel and said what he said, your mother repeating it and basically trying to say that it is true because you mad because your baby daddy was up in her DMs. So let's talk about your baby daddy being up in her DMs. Why is he up in the ops DM? He don't like you that much. He don't like your family that much that he's up in her DMs because he sees no chance with you. He sees that, it feels that you are a loser. So therefore he want to go with the winner and he jumps in her DMs. So you need to have that conversation with him, putting you out there like that so you can get shaded on national TV. So you look bad because you saying that you got a baby daddy. I mean, you got a boyfriend and a husband, and you basically saying that it's all good over there where you at. If that is the case, why is your baby daddy up there in Melody's DM, child? And Tisha Tisha, this is why Marsau don't pay you no attention. That's why he don't listen to what you have to say, because you being senseless and trying to defend your mother and this point and this situation where it is wrong, your judgment is off. So your emotion and your hate for someone clouds your judgment of whether you can be honest in the situation. So basically it questions your morality and in this situation, and it really says you don't have it. Like you can't see clear through a situation without your emotions. So this is why your husband's never going to take what you say into heart. Okay. So there's a whole lot going on. Does Maurice work, child? He's supposed to be working with his brother. Okay. Kimmi is the best with her words and understanding. Yes, she is. Lorraine's laughing. Erica, yes, please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'd be greatly appreciated. So she gets the confirmation, and Marsau is just like, yo, can you hang up? Can you hang up? Because he feels stupid. He feels stupid that he was following his mother-in-law and he was following Tisha around, and he almost went head busting with, Marsau, and he don't want to have that type of reputation. Two black men fighting, even though he could be that guy. He didn't want to be that guy on national TV and not behind Wanda and then fighting somebody that he has a relationship with. He want to bring back into the business, even though he throws shade at him all the time and talk about he ain't gonna hire him because he's an unlicensed contractor. Okay, so we get Mel. She is calling Martell to find out if he's ready to go, baby. Okay, you got Mel out here looking like Storm from X-Men. Only thing is yellow. The hair, I didn't like the hairstyle. You guys know I don't like them little ponytails they put on top of these girls' head. It's every style is from, no matter if from 1999 to 2022. It's the only hairstyle that they know how to do is put a little ponytail, a little part, and put a little ponytail on top of your head and wrap it around. It always reminds me of sitting at the bus stop sucking on a lollipop around the way, girl. Every time I see that hairstyle, I remember that hairstyle was popular when I was a child. I used to wear it. And you're gonna tell me every hairstylist, no matter what age they are, always do these little goddamn ponytails? If they're not doing that, these hairstylists are lazy as hell, and these designers are lazy too. They always got a goddamn split that goes all the way up to the hip. You can't come up with no other design, or we're gonna have one sleeve open, one sleeve or not one sleeve. It's yo, nobody else got designs out here for you people. But in any event, she's calling Martell to see what's up, and Martell was like, yes, we are united, we are standing together. Martell looks clean and this damn suit. Okay, this suit is clean, and the suit that he had on the bed, that was clean too. This suit is clean, baby. Is this where all your money going, Martell? Because they're talking about your lights and gas are getting cut off, you're running out of gas and shit like that. I don't know, that's what they saying about you. Is all your money going to your clothes, baby? Because this shit right here, this ain't no cheap suit. This ain't no cheap suit, baby. This is a nice suit. What y'all saying? Oh, that is so great. Oh my God, go ahead, Norris Tony. That is so good. Wanda knows what exactly she meant. Tisha may not understand it for real. You think Tisha might not understand it? Wanda has a nasty demeanor, y'all. Go ahead, Norris Tony. Congratulations. Monique, Latifah, and Marcel don't want to ask nothing about their kids. Do Tisha try to defend her ignorant mama? She should understand. She ain't understanding, child. I mean, she's tooth and nail to the whole situation. And then when they're in the car riding or whatever, when they're in the car riding, she says, after she hangs it with her mother, Marcel said, there's going to be words that they're going to say. They're going to use the wording of what she said. And then here comes Tisha. I can't stand Mel. She always do that. Every time you're having an argument, every time you talk to her, all she does is use the words, and she used the words this, she used the word that, she used the word against you. She flips the word. She's so manipulated with words. And Marcel said, I don't care what you say. I don't care what you talk about. I was like, Lord, Funky D told Tisha what to do with her mama. She ain't trying to make, her mother is her backup and her support. Her mother keeps her on this show. Martell stooping himself from trying to work with them. I know. Yeah, trying to work with him and then fighting that wig. That's wig is a mess. I hate to say it, but I would be so glad when Mel leaves this show, even though they've been waiting on the Scott's takeover. I will be relieved for her. I know, that's why she got a new show coming out. It should be coming out really soon. I did not like that wig either. Yeah. I don't like the wig, the hairstyle. They could have blended in well or something else, but you know, they want to do that. That shit is all that. I mean, come on, that's like 2000, and that might even be like 98. That one part in the front died and shit, or 98 to 2006. That was the style. Like Mary J. Blige used to do that shit. Like I'm telling you, these stylists are lazy, child. They are lazy. These stylists are very lazy out here in these streets. The suit that Martell has on is nice. Mel is in all black. It looks okay. I don't like Mel in all black. When they had the altercation, she had on all black. All black don't look nice on her. All black don't. It does. She's already a thin woman. It just makes it looks like she's invisible with the all black. I just think that she needs colors and things of that nature. And the darkness, I think maybe she feels like she's going to a funeral, going to talk to, what's her name, Wanda. It's like, and talking to Destiny, going to her event is like a funeral. So I think, that's why she probably wore black, and then dealing with the Scotts, the brothers. And this is probably why she wore black, because she's dealing with her enemies. It's a dark situation. Maybe that's the case, but I just like her in colors. Matter of fact, like, she has this picture that is so gorgeous that is out. But in any event, everybody was like, oh, look at Martell. Are they together? He's pushing her chair in, and look at her. She's sitting down, and they are looking like, what? It's like, what, y'all don't want him with her? Like, what, y'all want a single Martell? Like, what's going on? Like, they can't even be cordial without people question the shit. They got kids. They had a business together. Like, shit. Like, Lord, they can't do nothing. Vacation are lazy and want to charge for everything. Lord, Monica. Let's see if I can block that user. Oh, you're so welcome, Norris Tony. Tisha speaks through her mother. Yes, she always been speaking. She has always spoken through her mother. That's just one of the situations. Marsau should leave Tisha because she keeps defending her mother. Lord. 2000 and late. Yes. So that hairstyle is, she might have been hooking up somebody she know. Joyce Miles, maybe. Jane B. reading. I see. I'm thinking I'm being nice. Like, I don't even know, man. I'm just saying, like, shit, I don't know. Like, if I say so, I kind of like want to describe it. Like, it reminds me of, like, I remember having this style when I was like a kid. You know what I mean? The fronts and shit be all like hard like that. Mary J. Blige, she had that style at one point in time. Like, Maurice or Marceau trying to work with their brother Mark. Yeah, this is going to be a really messy situation when Mark comes on this show. So now you're going to have more men coming at her, and Tisha's probably going to be able to use Mark even more and then Mark and, what's her name? Wanda teaming up. So, it's just one of them situations where they're going to really pile on the bullshit. And I don't know why Mel doesn't have anybody there. Like, listen, you can bring me on the show. I'm a YouTuber. And basically my job on the show could just be like, me and you are cool because I'm a fan out or whatever the case. But I do know the show, and I would definitely talk. When they sit down and have conversations and talk about you and drag you, you could sit there and I'll talk about them and drag them, and you don't gotta say nothing. Okay, I ain't trying to swing on nobody or nothing, but girl, you need some real people. I ain't one of them type of people that get on and be like, yeah, I got your back, and the next thing change. Oh, they being nice to me. No, hell no. I got a mission, and that's my mission. Okay, because this is ridiculous. I hate when someone get jumped on and dogged out, and it's just like she don't want to lose what she has, so she's trying to be the best person that she can be, but they dragging her. Then people look at her like she weak, or they upset and like, yo, clap back, but she don't want to clap back. I can clap all day, baby. I stayed in the church. I got the tambourines all day. We can clap, clickety, clap, clap, clap every day of the week. Mel, you was out here talking about that you're gonna fly YouTubers out and do something, this and that. Fly somebody out that gonna have your back and understand the rules and understand, when they say something, they keep their goddamn word, and they about that life. And then on top of that, they're getting some out of you and you get some out of them. So therefore it's 50-50. It's the deal out here in these streets, because when they got Mama Wanda, they got Wanda, now they got Martha's gonna be coming at your mama and coming at you. And then you already know Martell is probably pissed at Mel because of the custody battle and what they going to court. So they gonna be throwing all types of lemon, eggs, peaches, plums, and shit at Mel. It's gonna be horrific, especially if she does another season. It's definitely going to be horrific, point blank, period. But in any event, so they sitting at the dinner table, and it was like, oh, this is a place where we started, trying to get them back, to where they used to be, trying to get them back to that place. And it's just one of them situations where everybody knows that Wanda is a problem. And so when we get to, Miss Tisha, she basically is saying, hey, listen, she's saying like, so why you bring us here? What's this all about? So let's get down to it, blah, 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 because she's very defensive and she knows her mother's wrong. If I was you, I would apologize and say, we're going to try to do good by this situation. I'm going to talk to my mother. I've been trying to work with her. I'm sorry that she mentioned, that particular thing, but I am kind of upset because you mentioned my father, but two rights don't make a wrong. So we can come to a conclusion where I'm going to talk to my mother, and then can I get like, you threw me under the bus too as well. When you said Tisha's baby daddy is in my DMs, you basically throwing me under the bus too. Just like my mother is throwing your baby under the bus and throwing Martell under the bus, basically to get at you. But to get back at my mother, you threw me under the bus. So can we come to a common ground, and can you apologize to me? And I'm apologize for my mother's behavior, and I'm going to talk to her and let it be. She didn't have to look this stupid on TV, but she did. You know what I mean? Mary Jane, are you available for the job? Yes, I am available for the job, but I got to see how much you paying, because my 9 to 5, I will put that on. I go on vacation. Okay. I'm available. And then I need to bring my backup with me. So who's coming with me on the show? Who's coming with me on the show? Who's ready? But also coming on the show, I need makeup and wardrobe needs to be provided, and I can't have cheap makeup or cheap people. And I need hair, makeup done, facts, and wardrobe facts. Okay, that's what we need. Number one, that's the contract: hair, wardrobe, and it has to be the best for me and my peeps that I bring on with me. Hair, wardrobe all day. That has to be on point, because if we're gonna be representing Mel, we gotta look. We gotta be up there looking like, we talking our shit and we mean our shit and we look good at the same goddamn time. We're gonna look good anyway without that. But we gonna do the extra because it's on TV. Okay. Go toe to toe with Wanda Mary Jane. Oh God, that'd be so embarrassing. I would have to really drag an old woman, but it is what it is. What? Hold on, put this in your mouth. T-shirt purse matches her club dress. Oh yeah, it does. Her club dress. Oh, thank you, Miss T. It does matches her. Yeah, like she said, she looked like she going to the club. And Kimmi is sexy. She can go to the club with that, but she's still sexy and bossy with hers. Yes, I didn't even know. I didn't see her purse. Yes, it does match. And Kimmi purse match, and also Mel's purse matches her hair and the jewelry that she has on. Yeah, Monica, he's going to regret it when he gets old. For real, for real. Lorraine already do. I am ready. Let's go to Huntsville. For real, for real. That's all we need. Hair, makeup, and a stipend. Wanda isn't an elder. She is 57 years old. Child, I thought that woman was like 75 or 65. Lord, I know she's 57 years old. We coming to whoop ass straight up, like, yo, for real, just we just need hair and makeup, because once the outer is covered, it's all day swinging. You know what I'm saying? I mean, swinging with words. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody trying to go to jail, and plus we need bail money just in case, and attorneys, and we damn sure don't want Maurice as an attorney, because his brother's always showing him up. Like, Lord, as a hard 57, they're coming to whoop ass for real. Just be like, come on. It's so easy to read all these people on the show, Mel. You just need somebody that really just is down. Like, girl, because they really trying you. They got Mark. They bring a Mark on the show. And they're gonna have Mark and Wanda, two mouthpieces that are gonna be used to go against Mel, Martell, and her mother. Okay, and then another brother. So now we got three brothers that gonna jump Martell if the situation gets to that. Like, come on. But in any event, moving on from that whole situation. So what's her name? Tisha was like, so, what's the issue? Why you bring us here? And he says, your mama need to go. I know you love your mother. I love Wanda too. But, what she does is, it's just too much. It's gross. She crossed the line. What she does is triggering. She always jumping across boundaries and things of that nature. And so, excuse me, with the situation, what's her name? Tisha, she wants to say, so what do you mean? Like, what did she say? What did she do? What is an example? Whatever the shit that she does. And Martell says, basically, first of all, your mother talked about our daughter's hair. That's number one. Your mother was sitting out here talking about our daughter's hair. And I was like, damn, that's such a low blow. Could you imagine? So this woman is sitting there talking about their daughter's hair when there's always stigma on hair, and why you see a lot of girls that's covering up their hair and wearing weave and things of that nature, because people that look like them and got the same hair as them will get on here and say something about their hair, especially if they ain't got no perm in it. Like, perm is leaked to so many different things. Like, if you still using a perm in 2022, Lord have mercy, God bless you, because baby, that's just eating up. You putting that on your scalp. You putting poison on your scalp that seep into your brain and to your whole body like that. Poison that you don't even know what's in that perm. But in any event, wonder why these black folks are dying early. Black folks used to live a long time. They used to see 90, 100. They're dying at 57. They're dying at 56, 49, 39. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Like, why is our life shortening? There's a lot of different poisons out there that are here. But in any event, so Martell was like, first of all, your mother was talking about our daughter's hair. And then that's when I had to approach you about that whole situation. And, and that was dirty. Straight up, like, he was like, what? Like, for real, like, why are you talking about the child's hair? Just like they did to Gabby Douglas. I thought that was so tacky and so embarrassing, talking about Gabby Douglas' hair. And then they talked about Beyonce's daughter's hair. Just so ratchet and just so nasty and so hateful, and hate their self to be that nasty, Ugh, disgusting. But in any event, Martell was saying, that's what your mother do is all messed up. And the way that she's coming at me, and she's coming at me too as well, is unsettling for me. She's, the way she's talking about, baby daddy, this and that, that's a direct shot at me. That's talking about me not being my child's father. I am my child's father. I have no questions or no ands, ifs, and buts about the whole situation. But now you're trying to come at Melody. Now you're attacking me. Now she's attacking me, and then she's attacking my daughter as well. And it's like, I'm the talk. She's targeting me as well. And Tisha said, well, I do agree. So then she was like, kids should be off limits. But you guys remember over there at Destiny's shop, her and Marsau was saying, nobody's off limits. Kids ain't off limits. Nothing's off limits. They got a whole change of heart. I'm telling you, Marsau is drunk as hell, and that's the only time that he listened to Tisha and her mama. Now he's gonna always throw that in her face. I'm never listening to you or your mother ever again. Embarrass the shit out of me. And then also Marsau has an issue. He has something personal when it comes to Martell. I don't know if he's jealous that Martell's single. Now Martell's out here in these streets. Martell's living his life. He's living his truth. You know what I mean? And Marsau, maybe he's not living the life that he exactly want to live with Tisha. Okay, you can only have a puppet so long and enjoy that puppet, but sometimes people want to be challenged. They like to move on to the next challenge, and Tisha's going to continue to, you know, take her places where she's at. But the one time that she had his ear, baby, he looked a fool, and he ain't gonna forgive him for that. He gonna throw that in your face all the time. Okay, but Tisha don't give a damn because she got her mother's back. That is her mother, and therefore she's the only person that thinks for her and understand what she's feeling and what she's going through, how she don't like, you know, Mel, how she don't like Martell, and how she didn't like Kimmi because Kimmi didn't have, you know, Tisha's back. So you see all these people that when it comes to Wanda that she goes after, there are people that Tisha has a problem with, because ain't nobody up and did nothing to Wanda for her to attack them at all. Her daughter putting the battery in her mama back, baby, okay, because, you know, Tisha is making sure her mother looking good. Tisha is making sure she got that budget, okay? Also the show, Tisha's making sure her mother is okay, because her mother's the only person that agree with her when it comes to beefing with these people. So you ain't fooling nobody, and she doesn't want to look like she's a hater, and she doesn't want to look like, you know, she's the troublemaker, you know, so her mother's willing to take that role. Her mother don't give a damn. That's her baby daughter. That's her daughter. So she gonna wild out for her daughter. Oh, you want them people bothering you? I'm gonna go crazy on their ass, and that's the situation. So you guys already know. Yes, please like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. What's up, Jester T? Please, how you doing? What's going on? I'm so sorry I didn't call you out in my first live, but thank you for coming to the second live. Jester T, please. I was so focused on getting that tea out, girl. I was just looking at the screen, this screen, and that screen, baby. Thank you for coming, Jester T. Please, appreciate you all day, every day. Wanda brings the drama and spice to Love and Marriage Huntsville, and that's why she is not going nowhere. And now they're bringing Mark on. So you know who they're going to attack. They're going to attack Mel and Martell. Marsau knows that Martell and Arionne been spilling his tea for real. Okay. Oh, yep. That's another thing, because he was supposed to be picking up Arionne, you know, picking her up, dropping her off, when Martell couldn't be there. So if he's doing that for Martell, you gonna tell me this man is faithful? Okay. Nah, child. Or he's very tempted to do it. Well, in any event, so you have Tisha. She says, I agree with you. Where's Tisha at? Tisha said, I agree with you. Children should be off limit. But what she did say, she didn't say a baby name. Oh, this girl's so ignorant, child. This is why her husband don't listen to her ass. This is how ignorant she is. She's sitting here on national TV, y'all. She's sitting her ass in her red hunch me, come and get me dress, baby. And she's sitting here and she said, well, I talked to my mother and she didn't put an at on it. Tisha, you so ignorant, I can't. She said she didn't say a baby name. She didn't say which one, but how we know. She said the last baby. And the last baby is who? Sugar mama. That's who that's who your mama's talking about. You knew who your mother was talking about. But these arguments that you are trying to have, that, oh, my mom said that she didn't put that, you even repeating that sounds very ignorant. This is why your husband don't listen to you. I wouldn't listen to you, because it makes no, like, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Regardless if I love my mom, I love my kids, I love this person, that person. If they wrong, they wrong, and I'm wrong for, even doing that. But basically, I'll be honest, like, I'm just defending my mother. That's it. I don't like the shit. I don't like that you approach my mama. I don't like that you said what you said, and you shouldn't respond to my mother back. You should ignore it like everybody else. Just be ignorant, because you're already ignorant by saying this statement, but you don't want to come out and be so ignorant. But this is ignorant, okay? And she basically says that she didn't put a name on it, and she didn't say which child it was. Like, girl, like, she's talking about a child. So then, therefore, it's a double shot. It's a shot. It's a triple shot. It's a shot at Mel for cheating on Martell. As a shot at Martell because he might not even be the father because his wife is cheating. Now he's playing daddy to a kid that ain't his. And then it's a shot at the kid because now the kid is basically, somebody else's kid, and then that kid has to get a blood test that you are talking about. You might not say his name, but you said that last baby. Okay, let's talk about that last baby. And then when you say let's talk about the baby, in any event, she's talking about a child. And how does not Tisha pick that up, that her mom's shot that she tried to direct at Mel went and hit the baby and it hit Martell? So it's a three-way shot. And the shot that Melody did, it hit your mother, and then there's a shot that hit you. So you should just say that, I'm defending my mother because I don't like the way that you said my daddy was up in your DMs. That hurt my feeling that you would say that shit on national TV like that, not even give me a heads up like we like that, like you. So that's why I'm defending my mother. Just be real. So you're still being fake. You're being fake in your marriage. You're being fake that you believe everything that your husband says and you don't have a brain. You're being fake when you say that I'm just going to go by his word and everything else, but you're disagreeing with him now and you're upset with him and all this other stuff. So, save it for somebody else. I would say save it for your mama, but your mama ain't gonna listen to your lies about Martell. Okay. So in any event, so you have that whole situation go down, and it's just like she's just like, oh well, she didn't say a name, she didn't put an at on it, she just said that there needs to be a blood test. Okay, she didn't say nothing about who the child name was or this and that. And then she brought up Mel cheating, and that's what she wanted to do because she wanted to hurt Martell. She wants to hurt Mel and basically keep bringing up that Mel cheated, you know what I mean, to throw it up in her face. I'm better than you. Okay, go ahead, child, go ahead, girl, but baby, we watching you. At least they live in their truth and they separated. They come fake it no more. And why fake it when life is too short? So in any event, moving on from that situation, Mel, she jumps into the conversation and she said, well, I'm going to need you to do what I'm not going to do. This deflection is not, this is not cohesive. And, then Tisha says, you and my mom go at it all the time. You guys are tick for tat. None of y'all are innocent in this situation at all. You talk about my mama and she talk about your mama. I mean, you talk about my mama talk about you. And she goes, well, Meldon jumps in and says, well, your mother, before I said anything on the Carlos King show, your mother was online calling me bees, calling me hoes, calling me these, calling me that, and all this other stuff. And then everyone's like, yo, for real. Then they showed a clip of, they showed a clip of Miss Wanda. They showed a clip of Miss Wanda going in. They showed a clip of her going in right here. And she was cussing and she was swearing up a storm, y'all. She was going in, child. She was calling her all. I mean, like, you don't want your mother behaving like that. You know what I mean? It all depends on what you're trying to represent. And that's not what they was trying to represent on Love and Marriage Huntsville. But Wanda brung it all. And then on top of that, the grandkids seeing this is on TV. This is embarrassing, It ain't embarrassing to Wanda because Wanda don't give two shits. It's embarrassing for you. And then I was just like, Mel was just like, come on. Like, your mother attacks me all the time and I don't say anything. I don't even talk about it. I just let her get away with it. But after that, it was no way. And you got Maurice looking like he's dumbified. And he was so shocked that, his brother, Marsau, basically said that he agrees with Mel, And Martell is just like, I just want your mother to go. And you got Mel looking at Martell like, they were sniffing roses last night. Okay. And Wanda is a trip out here in these streets. And poor Tisha, she's trying to defend her mother to the T. That's the only person that she feels that got her back on the show that would say how she feels, because she's embarrassed to really say how she feels. Okay. And then we got Maurice. He jumps into the situation and he's basically doing too much as usual Like, he gonna say, Mel, what you gonna do next time? What you gonna do next time? Are you gonna call her? You should call her first. That's what you should have did. And Mel was like, I don't got her number. How am I supposed to call her? Like, what are you talking about? Like, and I don't see Wanda all the time, so that was the only time I was going to bump into Wanda, was at that event. So therefore, that's when I went over there and I had the conversation with her, because when else am I going to see her? I don't see her. I don't got her number. And he's like, you should call her. And she was like, I ain't calling her. You call her, okay? And Kimmy sitting there, she's frustrated because she know damn well that Tisha needs to get a wake up call. I wonder if Tisha gonna go home and cry and say, oh, Kimmy didn't have my back. Your husband didn't have your back either in this whole situation. He said he agrees with Mel. And because Maurice asked Mel, like, you should have called her. What would you do next time? You know what I mean? Like, how would you handle the situation differently? She said, I would handle it the same, exactly the same. And then Marsau jumped in and said, I agree with her. I was like, Marsau. And Tisha was just looking, she was mad. She was drinking her water, she was flopping her hair around, she was feeling a certain type of way about this whole situation, that everybody at the table do not feel your mother, okay, girl? Like, if everybody's saying that, okay, Wanda's wrong, how come you can't see that Wanda's wrong? Like, it don't make no sense, child. It don't make no sense. And Mel said, I would do exactly the same thing. And Marsau said, I agree with you. Okay. I agree with your action. Okay. Because Maurice was trying to play the field. He was trying to say, whoa, you should call her, and talk to her first. And then he was like, how would you do it differently? If you're going to do the same thing over and over, you're going to get the same result. Basically he's saying some dumb shit, like, set your dumb ass up. You sound like Tisha over. That's why your wife got her head down, looking at her plate of food, because she know you sound like a fool, and you basically, you try not to get your brother upset. How is your baby brother always, putting you in check, okay? And so, and then when Marsau said, I agree with Mel, he was like, that's why he had that shock face. Where's his shock face at? He had a shock face. Where's his shock face at? I had it here somewhere. His shock face. That's his shock face. That's when Maurice agreed with Mel. He looks like, he looked like that. He was shocked that he did that. Okay? Because he was basically going to, roll with Wanda being wrong. Marsau was like, not today, baby. I ain't agreeing with that woman. Like, Lord, what you guys saying? She's drama. I am starting to think that Marsau is the only one who ain't say the real deal. Lord have mercy. Tisha better be careful bringing up kids and fathers before it turn around and some kids come out the corner. I hate everything Latif speaks. Look at Marsau before saying a word, huh? It's a control mechanism that Marsau used. Poor thing. She can get out, baby. The fact that Maurice and Kimmi stood there and listened to her scream about a DNA test and said nothing was unreal. I know, that shit was crazy, Justina. It was crazy. Like, what are they gonna say? Because you can't really say nothing to Wanda. Like, you just gonna have to meet her at her level, get in her face, and she's the type that you gotta, swing on, knock her out to the ground. She'll get back up and she'll have respect for you. Other than that, she gonna run her mouth like she can and come after you. But once she come after you, you put that leg up, kick her right in the neck. She hit the ground. She'll get back up and be like, "What you say, sister?" Martell probably got a baby himself. It's been alleged. It's all out there. I can't with Tisha. Tisha is in one of them relationships. She got the knowledge. She can get out if she wants to, but right now she ain't getting out. Scott brother united. Yes, united. What's up, Sims? How you doing? What's going on? Thank you for coming back. Appreciate it. Hey, everybody. Hey, what's up? What's good with your sister? She's making money with them lives. She ain't gonna stop. Of course she ain't gonna stop. She's making good money. And that's what Maurice brings up. Maurice is like, yo, and so Tisha is in her confessionals. So, Tisha's in her confessionals. And where am I at? So Tisha Tisha said that I don't know if that's Maurice that's Marsau, prerogative, or she said something like that. If he wants to agree with Mel, but Wanda was talking about the baby daddy, not the kids, and basically. Like, is she playing dumb? So she getting the confession. So I don't agree with what he said at all. My mother was not talking about the baby. She was talking about, when you say baby, why is baby in the conversation? You should just say Mel, but you have to put baby in the conversation because it is about a baby. I can't with you, Tisha. So Tisha gets into the confessional, and this is why her husband does what he does with her, because look at her. She's confused and lost. It's just like she's never been a part of reality. Like somebody just let her out the house and she just asked this question, and and she has no life experience at all. You know what I mean? So she's still saying, well, I don't agree. Everybody at the table is telling you, and these are your people. These are not, Mel's people. These are your people, your husband, your sister-in-law, and your brother-in-law telling you to your face. And you can't even sit down and question it in your heart and in your mind, because your hatred and your madness that you have towards Martell and Mel just won't go away. And you going to get your mama hurt. Your mama going to get hurt at the same time. Y'all keep it up, because, it is what it is. You put that energy out there of stupidity and trying to say what you're doing is correct and your mom's correct. All right, wait till the other energy come around. Okay, wait till it come around. And then we get to, the other situation where Marsau makes his brother look stupid. Child, who's the better lawyer? Kimmi would not have answered the question. Say less. Mr. Lawyer, Maurice lost his case at the table with Marsau. Yes, P-Dub. I'm like it's a whole crazy situation. Point blank period. Like, what? For real? Like, Maurice is always looking stupid, child. Like, I can't with him. This Tisha got to talk to him like she's talking to a 2-year-old. I mean, Kimmi has to talk to him like she's talking to a 2-year-old. She pauses, she waits, and she used the tone, like this monotone, to get to him, because he just be acting lost. Like, if it wasn't for Kimmi, I don't know where he would be at today. Baby, Kimmi was the best choice that you ever made in your life. Okay. So in any event, now we get down to this whole situation. And so we get to this conversation where, basically Marsau is throwing up like, hey, listen, you went off on Tiffany and you had that situation with Tiffany. The situation could have went different with Tiffany if she was like Wanda, but Tiffany had like a broken heart and she was remorseful and she was sorry about what she did. But had that situation went left like the way it did over here, and Louis tried to take that shot, what would you do? And he was and it turned, if Tiffany was acting like Wanda, how would you handle that situation? And then Maurice said, I wouldn't hit her. And then Mel said, I was never going to hit Wanda. And so, yeah, you're not going to hit, Tiffany because she had this. But what if Luke came over there and he had one shot and he had that shot? What would you going to do? And basically he said, I would have did it. Then Martell was like, you lost your first case. And they just laughed and chuckled at the whole situation. Like, Lord, terrible. Like, so, the lawsuits that they got going on, he can't defend himself. He can't defend him and his brother. They're going to have to see outside counsel. And Martell is just basically saying, Martell was like, yo, you lost your first case. And Mel is just looking straight forward. She's not even laughing, Lord. And then, now Maurice got his face on, and then Kimmi, she started to talk, and she basically says that Wanda is the problem. Wanda's the situation, and that's your responsibility to handle Wanda. And then you got, that's your responsibility to handle Wanda. That's your mother. That's your other half, because we all respectful in this group towards one another. We don't go below the belt, and we don't try to fight one another. But Wanda coming into the situation, bringing a problem, and also Mark is a problem. The way that they be talking on social media, the things that they say, something has to be done. And Marsau is just basically, he's saying that I can't control Wanda. I can't control Wanda. So, Kimmy's keeping it 1,000 that Wanda's the problem. And then, when it comes to Mel, she brings up that, when it comes to Wanda, she was coming after Kimmi all season, a year ago. She was coming after, Kimmi. And then Marsau, he brought it up that does Wanda attack people unprovoked? Yes, she does. Like, no one's bothering her. And so he says, well, maybe she's defending Tisha, but they all came to the consensus that Wanda, S with people unprovoked, and basically saying that Mel was quiet, letting Wanda do everything that she was doing, and she didn't say nothing about it. But then she did say something about it because she was being provoked, and Wanda doesn't have that patience as far as she can ignore somebody that's saying something. She's going to completely go off, and then nobody attacks her, comes after her. She comes after people, yes, because she's doing her daughter's job and she's been rewarded. And this is what, Maurice basically says, that she's definitely is getting rewarded because, she's getting the viewers, and they're, excuse me, that she's getting the viewers, she's getting the people that are supporting her, she's getting badges, she's getting a lot of things, So you have Maurice. He's basically saying that she's being rewarded. So I'm saying that she's been rewarded for her bad behavior. And what she says, she's getting rewarded on Instagram. She's getting rewarded on YouTube. And also, they need to mention that she's getting rewarded by Tisha as well. So, there's a whole lot going on in this whole situation. So I'm just like, child. And Kimmi kept it 100, and she basically saying that y'all need to control y'all people, y'all need to control Mark, y'all need to control Wanda. And Marsau was like, yo, I didn't already made it clear that I don't, if Wanda's gonna keep acting this way, I don't want Wanda around, point blank period. And Kimmi's bringing up, Mark, attacking Van, and so now he's coming on the show to attack her even more. That's gonna bother Mel. Mel's always swinging. And so now Marsau basically saying he don't even want her around. If she's not going to do this, she's not going to do that. I don't even want her around my kids. And he mentioned all three of the name of his kids that he don't want his mother around. And now that makes Tisha looks really stupid because she's there. Oh, her earrings are pretty. It makes her look really stupid. You know what I mean? Because he's totally going against her. That one day she had him, not anymore. And she's looking at him, and it looks like she wants to cry. And she's just like, I can't believe he's doing this. Yes, he even saying that I don't want her around the kids. That's how toxic she is. And he's basically, at the day of, the whole brawl that went down, it was a whole different Marsau. He was down for Wanda, and he was down for Tisha and what they were saying and saying. He was like, I don't care, everything's off limits. But Martell did let us know that him and Marsau had a conversation where they were supposed to not talk about each other's kids and things of that nature. And Martell said that he was really mad because, Marsau was acting brand new, like they didn't have that conversation, and Marsau was screaming like nothing's off limits. And Tisha was behind him. Yep, nothing's off limits. I think that he was intoxicated, baby. He was feeling so good, and he's gonna be like, I can't even get drunk around you, Tisha, to give me the right advice. I'm never listening to you, poor thing. He didn't listen to her anyway, but he's gonna use that to basically cocoon her and keep her obedient. And then she's going to be feeling a certain type of way. But she's really mad about this situation because, she wants her mother to be defended. And she thinks that her mother's in the right. And I can't believe she still does. Like, it's just crazy. And Kimmi was just like, y'all need to get your family in check because they're just really trash. Okay, your mother, now you got Mark, they're out here just doing the worst on social media. And Kimmi kept it 1,000. She wasn't sugarcoating it. She just basically said, when it comes to Mark and Wanda, it's just a no-go for her. Like, them are people that she don't want to deal with. And so this is Kimmi. Kimmi was hugging all up on Martell. I mean, all up on Martell. She made sure she went over there to hug him. She didn't even hug, Mel, or, Mel was trying to hug her. And, I think Tisha might have wanted to hug Mel, but Mel didn't want to hug Tisha. Tisha didn't want to hug Mel. Mel's waiting around like she wants to give Kimmi a hug, but Kimmy's too busy, up on Mel's ex-husband, okay? And she done reached out and she grabbed him and she hugged on him, but wasn't she mad at him before? She was mad at him before. She didn't want him to come to the housewarming party. I guess all that shit changed, okay? Like, yeah, somebody please call out Wanda. And so, and she got the boobies popping, and Marsau was just like, he's single, but you still a married woman. I was just like, Lord have mercy. And so next episode, we're going to have Kiki. Do you want me? Kiki, do you need me? So Kiki's coming back on, baby. The English teacher is back. And she says that Marsau is blackmailing her. Baby, what is he blackmailing you on about them charges, or why, Mel and Martell shouldn't have had you at the house? Like, what's going on? So Kiki's back, you know what I mean? And so Kiki's gonna get ready to tell some tea. Okay, I kind of like her braids. I kind of like them a little. I don't like the root parts. I don't like how the roots look, but the person that did the braids, they did a really neat job. But the roots, she need to get them shits redone because they puffing up. Your braids right now, you need a bandana, you need a scarf, you need a hairpiece, you need a hat on, you need to cover the front, baby, because the new growth is showing. And so Mel is like, what happened, y'all? No, he ain't. So Mel, she's getting some tea here, but you already know you getting a little tea here, and you talking to Kiki giving you some information. But when Mark and Wanda hit, it's gonna be a whole different situation, baby. My number's on the screen, Mel. Call me up. You gotta call me. I come with 2 other people, okay? They in the chat. All right. And so here comes Mark. Mark look like he got pretty eyes. So Mark, I don't know what Mark looks like. Child, does he look like Mr. T? Does he look like my pit bull, baby? He looked like he once upon a time was a decent looking guy. Not anymore. And this is what Van was messing with. Van, I don't even know why Van would even mess with any of these Scott boys. If he didn't have his shit together, he couldn't pay his child support. He couldn't do none of that. I know. As an older woman, having your shit together, having some money in your pocket, you may want to spend a little bit on a dude. You want to pay for some. But baby, if you're gonna pay for something better, and pay for something that can't come back and throw it in your face and throw it in your daughter's face and use it on a reality TV show. Never shit where you sleep, and don't be messing in that circle. I know your daughter done told you about the Scotts, and has some things to say that wasn't pleasant. Why would you mess with him? Look at him. Does he look like a decent guy? He's sitting there just talking shit right now. He's sitting on the bench just talking shit. He ain't gonna listen to nobody. I know it all. Like, oh God. He's coming with the smoke. And Kimmy's basically calling out her husband, saying, you need to call out your brothers. Like your brother Mark, he's doing way too much. Have you ever addressed him? Have you ever said anything? And he says, no, I never said anything. And Kimmy said, I figured. Just like Kimmy tried to get him to speak up, to Maurice, to Marsau, when Marsau was putting them comments out on social media talking about linebacker, the girl in the red dress, and doing all that other stuff, Maurice couldn't stick up for herself, so she's calling him out as well. Now we got Wanda with my color on. Wanda sitting there looking like she's about to join the military, child. And they're trying to have a conversation with her to slow down or whatever. And Wanda says, well, the only thing I said, I wasn't talking about no kids. I said, since I heard Martell, say that Mel cheated, that last baby might not be his. Okay. I wasn't talking about no babies. I was talking about Mel, because she said something about my baby daddy. See how they keep bringing this story? They just want to keep saying Mel cheated. They want to instill that into our brains that, oh, look, she's not even a good person. She cheats. Okay. And she was married. So this is they're doing a whole lot. So this is going to be on next episode. So y'all tell me what y'all think. The phone lines is open. I think the volume's on. If you guys want to call in, I'm going to drop the link down in the comments. If you guys got something to say, if you want to speak up on the situation. of the show. This episode was dry as shit, child. I almost went to sleep. I almost went to sleep. Wanda has the helmet hair. Yeah, she got the helmet. She got the old school style on. She got the helmet hair going on. She got the black gel in the front. She got them hard ass curls in the back. Okay. And the new growth that's supposed to be shaved out is growing again. Okay. And then we have Tisha looking like she's working out, like, like she's a beekeeper, like she's about to get some honey. Where you getting that honey from? And Wanda's gonna act like she good right now or whatever because her daughter's trying to give her that food truck. Did she get the food truck? Yeah, she did say the helmet. not the helmet hair. Yes, she did. Marcel loves him some Mel. He can't hide it. Poor thing. Tink tink when it comes to, she was jealous about Mel having a drink with her husband too as well. Like, child, I know you submissive, but sometimes a man want a woman that could do it. And Mel done did it. She done built Martell up and bang, she left and he fell apart. He fell apart. He's trying to get it back together. I just hope the reunion is not going to be Mel and Martell going crazy on each other. But, and if we're going to have Mark there, is Mark going to be at the reunion? Oh my God, this is grimy. This is definitely grimy. It's going to be a whole grimy situation. The phone lines is open. I done dropped the StreamYard key. And that's basically it. We shall see it again. Okay. We shall see it again. Let me see. I'm trying to get somewhere. I don't know. But yep. This episode was like, yo, okay. Like, I was like, the whole conversation with Mel, that should have been gone. Tiffany, that should have been gone. All that should have been. They should have had the dinner scene, and that's it. That's it. And give us some more. Give us some more of something. But that was it. Could have gave us a conversation with Wanda and Tisha sitting there thinking that they didn't do nothing wrong. That would have been interesting. Very interesting. Let me see. So I'm trying to see what else. So anything else that you guys got to add or say about the whole situation? Like, yep, it's a lot of craziness going on. But, So what y'all think about Kanye West? Are y'all going to pray for Kanye West that he gets help? Do you think they're going to kill Kanye? It seems like, Kanye's on a departure team. I don't know what they're going to do, baby, but them people is cutting out all his money. Each and every bit of it. And they stole the Yeezys from him. The only thing they need to do is what? Assassinate him. And Kim has got her. She got her money. The Skims. I don't know. It's gonna be crazy, y'all. So you definitely do agree. I felt that like maybe last year. Did I just let that pass me? But y'all are saying that y'all feel like Marsau wants some of that melody. Yeah, he like a strong woman because he gonna try to break her down, right? Home and head. Gone where, girl? Lorraine, gone where? Gone where? Tell me, child. Tell me. Where is she gone? Well, I don't even know. Okay. Oh, so we got a millionaire. He's going. You think he's going? Kanye West is his own enemy. Like, Lord, he should have never watched that Candace documentary. That's what he should have never did, because you believe in everything that was said is true, and you got too many people not to do your own research and just go after that shit, Kanye. We got too many people. What they say here? Okay, so Ghost Gym, Ghost Gym here where I'm at, they all closed down. There's not no more Ghost Gym in my city because, all types of fraud shit going on. But according to the whole situation, a billionaire and owner of Ghost Gym brand, is among 5 people who were unaccounted for after a private plane disappeared while traveling to Mexico. The plane lost communication with control towers while flying, in the Caribbean Sea. Costa Rica Coast Guards have confirmed they have found several pieces of what they believe to be a plane wreckage, along with 2 bodies. What else does it say? The bodies have yet to be, identified. Lord have mercy. We're gonna hear something like this about Kanye West. So y'all gonna pray for Kanye West. Y'all gonna keep Kanye West in your prayers and know that he's suffering from mental illness. And I don't know who is around Kanye West. Okay, so many things going on. So I guess we got homeboy, Travis Scott. Basically, he said somebody's snuck into his, somebody has snuck up on him. Uninvited person was sneaking photos and what was supposed to be a close set while I was directing a video. I'm saying this for the last time. I don't know this person. I have never been with this person. So please stop with the continuous cyber games and the fictional storyline. So I guess there's a woman out here basically saying that she was with Travis Scott. Okay, so she's out here saying that she was with Travis Scott. Travis Scott's denying ever being with women after fans swirl rumors that he rekindled his old fling with Roseanne Scott. Okay, so I guess who is this? The girl? No, is that the girl? Let's see what she's saying. Oh yeah, I seen this earlier. So apparently Travis Scott was directing a video, and while he was directing the video, it's supposed to be a private set. So he's saying that she snuck up on the set and she took this video and basically calling her widow, and he doesn't know who she is, blase a third. And she basically saying, "Boy, I've been in your bed. You've been cheating on Kylie. You know what I mean? What are you talking about? And everybody's saying that she is a side piece and she's a part of, you know." She's a part of his. Oh, she's with her grandbaby, the grandparents. Okay, they at the art gala. They look. Miss Tina looks nice. Look at her. She got her size showing. She being sexy. Okay, she being sexy out here in these streets. What? Social media influencer is gone. Like what? Y'all be doing too much. Oh yeah, they are selling Jeffrey Dahmer, Halloween costume. Nobody better knock on my door with no Jeffrey Dahmer costume on, because I'm going to hit them with a bat. So, oh my God. So they're glamorizing, him in this whole situation. So I guess Jeffrey Dahmer's father, 86 years old, father is considering suing Netflix for glamorizing his son's murder. Okay. I don't blame you. Like, you putting all this out there like he's something, like people want to dress like him, people acting like him. They selling his costumes on social media. They're selling them on what is eBay and things of that nature. And so he wants to sue, like, yo, this is embarrassing. This docuseries about my son is embarrassing. He's not no glorified person. He ain't like, it's because he was killing black men that he's glorified. You know what I mean? That's why they putting him up on a pedestal. But the documentary does tell the story. So we got Little Durk, all his charges from 2009 have been dropped against him. Okay. So it looks like he won't be involved in a RICO act. So all his charges that he had has been dropped. Okay, that money's working well, and the connections that he got is working well. Because right now, the district attorney of Atlanta Circuit Court, state of Georgia, has showed this honorable court the following. The facts is that the case have been reviewed, and throughout, it appears that probable cause exists for the defendant arrest. The decision of the district attorney at this time is not to prosecute the above named defendant for charges arising from case number blah blah blah. The reason for this decisions are as follows. Okay, so he is free, baby. He ain't gotta worry about, so he might be free on that shit, but Atlanta, Georgia is still Dirk Banks. Lord have mercy. So, he skeeted out this situation. Hopefully they don't got no RICO out on him, because that's what they saying. Somebody in Atlanta. So 5 felony charges against Little Durk have in 2019 shooting have officially been dropped. So, he's free. He's free to roam the streets. Romeo. Yes, Kanye West is facing all types of backlash. Nobody wants to work with Kanye, but they are proving Kanye West's point as we speak, because they're cutting him off of social media, cutting him off Instagram, removing his interviews and things of that nature. So it's showing you that who has the power. And then on top of that, he's a billionaire, and they saying his money is dwindling down, y'all. I think is Lyrica shooting a video. I know she's supposed to be on Love and Hip Hop Family Reunion. That's coming again. Giselle intentions, girl. Sneak peek. Candace questioned Giselle's intention. Her intentions is to destroy your marriage, child. Her intentions is to get into your business. Her intention is to use you for a storyline. Baby, you was crying to Giselle, trying to get Giselle to, have your back and get all the girls to ice out Monique. Now she's coming for your marriage, child. So this whole situation, you guys know, I have the video, I just didn't upload it yet. So Megan's basically saying the story that Tasha K did on her about her, renting out Tiana Taylor's home, and then basically showing it on Instagram, and vandals came and destroyed Tiana Taylor's property, so she had to sell it. Megan is saying that is a lie. That is not true. Point blank. Period. So Megan liked the comment that Ken Barbie made. Ken Barbie is she's part of Barty game. Okay. And so basically, Ken Barbie is saying that Tasha got it wrong. Tasha lied and blase the third, especially when it comes with EJ's, because supposedly, the damages that was done to Tiana Taylor's home, she had to chase Megan down to get her money, and then also she owed EJ $80,000. So Megan saying that it's not true, it's a lie. She liked the comment, okay? And then Tasha K responds. Tasha K's under it, like, yeah, right. Allegation. Hashtag Tasha K. Tasha K alleged that Megan rented Tiana Taylor's property. Lord have mercy. LeBron James is celebrating with his daughter. This is a beautiful picture. His daughter is beautiful. Look just like her mama. This is the outfit I wanted to show you guys of Mel. See that black that she be having on? Black is not it for her. Black is not it. Look at this dress. This dress is gorgeous. Not to wear to the dinner, but like she looks so good in colors. The black is just too much. Look at this dress. She looks good. Whatever outfit this is on point, and the hair is on fleek. Everything's on fleek. See, look at this. This outfit is nice. I like the jewelry and everything that she has going on with this. See, this outfit is nice. See, she looks so good in colors. Her skin is so beautiful. She needs colors. I don't know whose babies these are. Just strolling down. So Travis is out here trying to let people know he ain't cheating. Like, last thing he needs is a cheating allegation on one of, the Jenners, especially the Kardashian claim when he got these lawsuits still pending. Okay. What is Just Hilarious saying? This is Gossip in the City. Let's see what she said. And I feel like, yeah, that's cool. Okay, so that's Just Hilarious. She's defending Krishan. But girl, you was on couples therapy and your man was disrespecting you like whoa. Like whoa. And so, 50 Cent's out here showing his other son because his son Maurice, you know, wants to sit and have a conversation with him. 50 has disowned his son because he took pictures with his enemy. The son said that he didn't know that them were his father's enemies at all. They set him up. They was chasing for clout, and he will pay his father $6,700 to sit down with him and have a conversation with him because that's the same amount that Maurice was getting for child support. His mother was getting. At one point, 50 was paying his mother a large amount of child support that was worth more than $6,700. Then I guess she started messing with somebody else, so she wanted more money. 50. Then he went down to the courthouse, put himself on child support, and she was only getting $6,700. I think she was getting like $20,000 from him. But he ends up burning down their house, allegedly. The rumors out here in the street is that he burnt down his first baby mama's house because she wouldn't get out and she had another dude standing there. And 50 Cent at that time, this was like a decade ago, 50 was real. He was in the streets like that. So he probably did burn down our house, allegedly, because she had another man standing there, So 50 has been going at his son, basically saying he ain't talking to his son. His son is doing everything for attention. That's why he went to TMZ and was up on TMZ talking to them about he wants to talk to his father. 50 said that if he wanted to talk to him, he wouldn't have went to TMZ. And then his son basically says, listen, his oldest son, Marquise, or whatever his name is, said, listen, I'm blocked. I can't DM him, and I don't got his number. Because 50 disowned him because he was taking pictures with Supreme, and Supreme is the person that tried to kill 50 Cent. So, it's a whole situation. And poor her. Poor her. Like, Andy done roasted her. They laughed at her at the reunion. They laughed at her book, burning her book, throwing her book in the trash and everything. Like, Garcelle, like, she's going through it on, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I mean, Andy was just basically laughing and kikiing about her book ain't being nothing. And then they basically said, oh, didn't you put, somebody's daughter in the book too as well? And she said, I took that out the book. Okay. And so they basically just sitting there laughing at her child, like, Andy, and everybody's been, and then she went, viral, I think Wednesday or Thursday on social media, and basically saying that everything that Nene said about Andy is true, because the way Andy was like basically, chastising her and laughing about her book and how they threw it in the trash, and how, oh, did you read the book? I threw it in the trash. I skimmed through and threw it in the trash, and then, oh, you got in trouble because you didn't recycle. She was like, yeah, I got in trouble because instead of throwing the book in the trash, I should have threw it in the recycling bin. Just like, yo, very disrespectful, child. Oh my God. I mean, like, so disrespectful. Oh, it's Kristen Scott. I haven't seen Kristen Scott in a while. Go ahead, Kristen Scott. This is a pretty picture, pretty pose. Kristen Scott, Kristen Scott, she's always been pretty. Yep. So now Kanye West has been dropped from Adidas. Before, he was trying to get out the contract, but now they consider him saying something anti-Semitic, and he has been dropped. Yeah. Poor thing. And Sheree's out here. She's been called out because her prices are way too high. We talked about that, but I guess she boosts her prices up even higher, y'all. She does look cute. Where's Martell? How come he ain't in the background? How come he ain't in the background? Where's your man at, child? Where's your man at? Let me see what you guys are saying. Because I can't see the comments. 50 is a joke. 50's son is acting just like him. Facts. And he looks just like him. Garcelle needs to sue. She needs to do something. Yes. I mean, Lisa, yes, they're evil. They are so low down. Garcelle will get the last laugh. I hope she does, because they're treating her like Kanye lost his soul. That's not a color, that is a mirror. I don't know. And that's a mirror. I thought it was a color, baby. It's Tasha K. But Trump doesn't help you now, Kanye West. Nope, not when you're going against, the people. Facts should be ashamed of themselves. They did not even consult the victims or even pay them or give them any counseling or anything, which is all totally just like messed up. Point blank, period. Martell lives in the phone. I know. But in any event, thank you guys so much for coming through. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Thank you for your support. Thank you. You guys have a blessed night. You have a blessed Sunday. Have a blessed Sunday. Have a blessed night, and have sweet dreams, child. For real. And thank you guys for supporting me and being here, and also supporting one another by talking to each other, giving kind words, joking, and things of that nature, congregating in the chat. I do appreciate that. And you guys have a wonderful night, and I shall see you tomorrow for Real Housewives of Potomac. Okay, so much love to y'all, and thank you for coming through. You guys have a blessed night, and please don't forget to go check out Norris Tony YouTube channel. Please don't forget to go check him out. Subscribe to his YouTube channel. Show him some love. Show him some support. He got good content. He got good commentary. He's funny. And, he's just a nice dude. And he's been a nice dude. And he's a real dude. He's not a liar. He's going to tell you his real thoughts and his real feelings. So show him some love. And thank you guys for supporting me and buying memberships and being a member of the channel. I really appreciate it. It really helps. And thank you so much. Peace and love to y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. has duck lips all day, y'all, all day. You guys have a blessed night. Peace.